Anthony Wayne here to begin this show here on February the 23rd. Your referee is Jesse James. Right now, side headlock by impressive Anthony Wayne. And finally, Rusty joining me at ringside. Nice hip toss there by David Tao. David Tao scoops him up. And a body slam right there in the middle of the ring. Hello, Rusty. It's good to have you here with me finally.
It's always good to be in the SWA, Tim Miner.
I've been sarcastic. I've been over here running the lights, running the DVD recorder, ringing the bell, taking care of the cameras. When I don't want nobody at the table,
well,
it's 100 people over here.
I'm sorry.
All I want is one person over here to run the bell and the lights.
There was a concession stand issue, Tim Miner, and I had to go take care of it.
What'd you do?
Got a couple of hot dogs.
You shot a couple of hot dogs, or you got a couple?
I thought I was going to have to. All right.
Irish whip.
An impressive Irish whip.
And impressively gets a foot right in the forehead.
Oh, wow.
Well, right now, big right hand there by David Tao.
David Tao wearing Anthony Wayne out. The veteran is getting schooled right now, but don't worry, folks. Your favorite wrestler, Anthony Wayne, will come back. He is one half of the Super Megatron, whatever they are. Best tag team in the world, they say. Of course, I think the Heartbreakers got something to say about that. And the Mad Dogs and the Shooting Impacts. Yeah, we got him now. And
yeah, Tony Grant's saying that he's got him now.
Scissors, old school move there by Anthony Wayne. Anthony Tao bridging over and get a pin. Almost got a 3 count on that pin. Chin breaker by Wayne. And if David Tao's not impressed now, I don't think he's going to be. Big headbutt there by Anthony. Fist. Elbow to the top of the head, point of the elbow. Irish whip, reversal into the far near corner rather. Oh, David Tao, he missed his. Well, he didn't miss it. Anthony Wayne tossed him on over. Anthony Wayne looking like a dog, looking for a bone to gnaw on. You know, despite, there comes big.
Oh, no.
Mike Jablonski into the building.
He has no business being out here.
Forearm.
I have no idea why he's out here.
Mike's here. He's always welcome. Despite what Tim Miner thinks, you're always welcome.
Let me explain to you why I'm out here. Because I am your SWA heavyweight champion. I do what I want, when I want. And I felt like I decided I wanted to come out here and see the action up close, live, and in living color.
They should just be honored that you are out here.
Look at that brutal clothesline by Anthony Wayne. He's great, isn't he?
Yes, he's impressive.
He's impressive.
I'm sorry, I still haven't got the name of your tag team down yet. The
Super Ultra Megastars of professional wrestling.
Why would I not know that? Super Ultra Megastars. 1/3 of the Super Ultra Megastars up in the ring right now, and here's 2/3 sitting beside me, Mike Jablonski.
I think your fractions are a little off, Rusty, but whatever.
Well, not by wrestling. Anthony Wayne can hold his own with anybody. I was going by size, you know. And I am.
Is this referee going to call a closed fist at any one given point tonight?
When Anthony Wayne throws one, he will. But so far, Anthony hasn't cheated. David Tao has.
Anthony Wayne's honest. Just ask him.
Watch it, Tim Miner. I was about to I'm sorry, something. Whoa! Where did he pull that out of?
What was that? He pulled his ears.
He got that out of his tights, I think. Something just grabbed me here at the table. I wasn't sure what happened. In case you're wondering what I was going on about. Oh, once again, an impressive move by Wayne. He's going into a crossface chicken wing, looks like.
Pull back on it, Anthony. Pull back. Pull back.
Now, last week, some said that you interfered in Anthony Wayne's match, but you didn't.
I've never interfered in anybody's match.
You cheered him on a little bit. You know, it's your tag team partner.
I'm the SWA heavyweight champion. I've got to hold myself to a higher standard.
I know. You can. Any other organization, they wouldn't even see the champion until it's his match. And look, you're out here gracing them with your presence.
I'm not gracing these people with anything. They need to grace themselves with a bath.
Well, yeah, toothbrush would be nice to brush their teeth. Look out there amongst all of them. There's one full set of teeth. All those people.
And most of those are in their pocket.
Come on.
I hate Lafayette. I hate the people of Lafayette. This is the armpit of the South right here, Lafayette, Tennessee. If I was going to give the state of Tennessee an enema, Lafayette is where I would stick the hose.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the match by submission or inability to go on is Anthony Wayne, the impressive Rodriguez. He's a workhorse of the SWA, one of them.
Did you mention who was out to the right over here?
Over to the right, the stable has come out.
Yeah.
Desperado, Tony Grand, and Sam
I'm wondering
Houston.
who they are trying to. I wonder who they are trying to.
Who they ought to be getting is Psychomatic.
I don't know if they're out here to look at Psychomatic or if
might be
sort
Tom
of like
Green, who knows?
Sort of like the.
They'd like to have a referee in their pocket.
NFL Combine. They're out here checking it out, seeing.
Rodriguez comes out of the ring, says no. He's going to do an Ernie Ladd and leave. Rodriguez, taught by one of the toughest men in professional wrestling, American Psycho. Was his tag team partner for a long time. I was there when Psycho told him, you don't need me anymore. You can do it on your own. You can get the crowd into it. You can do all that needs to be done in the ring. And I'm proud to have you as a partner.
Me? Thank you. I appreciate it.
I'm always proud to have you as a partner.
I'm not so happy about you, but I mean,
No.
I work with what I got.
All right. You could have Jay West.
I could have the amazing
Big Papa. No offense to Jay West or Big Papa.
I could have the amazingly mean Jonathan.
You couldn't have either one of those, could you?
No.
They're not allowed back. No offense to you guys.
Well, I don't know if they're not allowed back.
They're allowed back. Just not at your table.
I don't know. You make me mad enough, it might happen.
You could have.
I'll have the amazingly mean Jonathan over here in your place.
Okay. That'd be all right. I'd pass the torch on gladly.
German Rodriguez putting the boots to the knee of Psychomatic.
I figure about I can do this another 20 years. If my mind doesn't go sooner than that, any more than it's gone. And you still probably got another 40 in you, so John's going to do the last 20. That'd be all right.
I hope I got that in me.
Well, I'm sorry, folks. I was watching the match and not talking. I am amazed by these guys. German Rodriguez still recuperating from his major surgery that he had. But you can't tell it.
He gave a slide and drop kick, took the feet right from underneath Psychomatic.
Like I told him last week, we couldn't tell that you'd even had a surgery, and he said, well, I can. He hurt all week, but here he is again. And the only way you can tell is he's lost a little weight. Well, by the way, German Rodriguez is using illegal fists there. But so is Medic.
Well, Sam Houston, the third over here with.
That's the third.
I said the third. I got a lisp. I got a lisp.
Psycho just got racked up over there.
And now he's got a lisp.
A high voice. You don't eat hot dogs, do you, Tim Miner? They have some good ones here. SWA. Figure 4 there by the Biohazard. Medic saying no. We've already seen one submission here. I did note, and Anthony Wayne wrestled David Tao early in the match. And David Tao threw a lot of fists. He did a lot of illegal moves. Anthony Wayne, did not do any illegal moves. He beat him with wrestling. And he's impressive. He should beat him with wrestling.
He beat him with Mike Rage.
No, he already got the submission, then Mike Rage came in and beat him. Mike Rage was waking him up because he put him to sleep. Had the ropes. Tom Green on top of it. Rodriguez really been mouthing at the referee.
Uh-oh, small package.
Which one? Oh, we got a winner.
He got him.
Psycho Medic pulled it out. Shot block.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the match by pinfall is Psycho Medic. And German Rodriguez continuing to work over Psycho Medic. Took his legs out from underneath him. Now going outside the ring and getting that chair. Stomping at his leg.
He is going to be
that chair down on his leg.
Rodriguez is going to be a biological hazard right now in the Medic. I think the Medic will operate on himself later. He's going to have to. He's going to break his leg, Tim Miner. You need to do something. Zoom the camera in. Oh! We need some help, and there it comes. Rough and Ready came out. Presence of Stone tonight.
We are on the way here.
That he's going to walk dry.
Yes, he is. I was checking to see if our mics were coming through the camera, and it is, Rusty.
What a matchup already.
Side headlock there by Matt Corbin.
He slowed the action down a little bit. He had to. He was going to be quick. Oh, boom. Big, strong Brimstone coming at him like a bull. Like Jesse James saying, get in the far corner. Going to count. Got a 1 count. 2 count. 3 count. 4, 5. Corbin walking around the ring. The death-defying, high-flying, suicidal, homicidal Matt Corbin against the Skull Valley Stomper, the man in red, Brimstone. Jesse James.
Now, Corbin was speared and beaten last week here when he attempted to win that SWA United States title from Brimstone.
But then he could have beaten on Brimstone.
Yeah, he was going to shake his hand, and he sneak attacked him.
Kicked him through the uprights. Oh,
Backbreaker by Brimstone.
He's been vicious.
And a 2 count.
He came out with right from the beginning, ready to do him harm. Brimstone has a license to stomp, and he's going to use it. Love to see this. Man in action once he gets started. He knows how to hurt. Oh, once again, there's the place where the hole's going to start appearing. The mud hole. That's 3 stomps.
Now he is.
Oh!
Well, that wasn't in the midsection. That was the lower midsection.
Oh, pardon me. I grabbed myself, but I had to. Oh, man. There's another one to that proverbial mud hole in the middle of Corbain. Corbain's going to have to get up and use his quickness, use his wit, his ring savvy.
Oh, like that.
Or that, yeah. Or he could do something Brimstone would do and rake the ice. Oh, both men are dressed in red and black tonight. I better point out the one without a shirt is Matt Corbain, in case you didn't know. Sometimes we get them mixed up around here.
What's you crawling outside the ring for?
It's the wrestlers are outside the ring. What are you talking about?
Huh?
Why'd
he go outside why'd he crawl outside the ring? He was crawling on the floor outside the ring.
He's hurting. Brimstone has been kicking him in the stomach and splashing him, and so Brimstone went after him because he is relentless. He is the hound of the Baskervilles tonight. He is not going to stop. Corbain.
Big clothesline there.
See, Corbain got knocked off his game at the beginning. That was a good thinking by Brimstone. Now he's going to take his legs out. Corbain's got to do something quick. I'm afraid he slowed him down, and now he's going to take his leg out. Pushed him away. If I was Corbain, I'd jabbed him in the eye. Did you see that? Slow, methodical, just waiting for the right moment. Just letting Corbain get enough confidence to think I can stand on my 2 feet again. And then the stone.
Now you're going to stretch him out.
That leg out from under him. Surfboarding him up here, or is that a bow and arrow? Either way.
He's stretching him out. Speaking of stretching,
he's tying his hands behind his back.
I could lay on this table and stretch out and go to sleep right now.
Well, go ahead, Tim Miner. It'll be just like the rest of the night.
I was up with a migraine headache all night last night.
The people out there don't want to hear that.
Lose weight?
All right.
Irish whip off the ropes.
Amber's,
oh!
Now that's what I'm talking about. Corbain, he's ready now. He's got his wits back about him. Now you're going to see the relentless of the homicidal Corbain.
Double axe handle across the upper part of the back there. Got his head between his legs.
Why would he want to do that?
That got your attention real quick. You looked up there real fast, like, what's going on here?
He's ringing his bells down. He's going to twist his head off. Oh, that'll hurt the ears, folks. That will bring those cauliflowers out. If you don't know what I mean by cauliflowers or cauliflower ears, look at some of the old boxers and wrestlers. A lot of the MMA guys, they've got those cauliflowers where it breaks down the cartilage in the ear and it puffs up and stays there. Looks like cauliflower. Because I realize a lot of the nowadays wrestlers don't have that because of the more modern techniques they use. He missed it, but he came back with a forearm smash. And there's a nice suplex, and he just shot himself in the head. You don't have to kill yourself. Kill Brimstone. Get up, Brimstone. Get up, Corbain. We want to have us a fight. There you go. Corbain going to take him to the outside. Big man on the concrete. Corbain going around.
Corbain's got some swag about him.
Of course. He's Matt Corbain.
Captain swag?
He knows. I don't know about all that. You know he's the captain of swag.
Dr. Swag?
There's too many wires under here tonight.
not pull your legs out. You're going to pull my cords out.
Okay. There's just all kinds of things to say there that I'm not going to say. I've already been called down once tonight.
Oh, that hurts.
Now, I would say that is a bow and arrow. He is going to shoot an arrow right through the wall back there.
Corbin letting Jesse James know he's got to the count of 5.
Yeah. Well, he had
Count him
to.
out.
Jesse James might not have known how far he got.
Well, he's supposed to count him out here, but can Jesse count to 10?
Have him count to 5 twice. Big Brim rolls in. Corbin coming over, helping him up. Brimstone goes with a fist. Another fist. Another fist. And, folks, this is one fan favorite. I'm not going to point out that he's using the fist when Matt Corbin isn't, because it's Brimstone. I don't get surprised when I see Brimstone use a fist. Oh! Just like I don't get surprised when I see Corbin do that. Use his knees, one high, one low, both to the head. Here we go. Oh, that rhymed. One high, one low. Here we go. He is choking him.
Thought he was going to yell, superstar.
Yeah, Shane Eaton, styling Shane Eaton. Hadn't seen him. I understand that he has not been in the ring for quite a while.
He's been working in the church.
Working in church, really getting his personal life together. Working with kids and stuff, too.
I
That's
follow
neat.
him on Facebook, we're friends on Facebook. So
Of course, that's not SWA, so I need to focus back on the 2 wrestlers that
I
are
would
right
love
here.
to see him come back to SWA,
Oh, yeah.
especially with all these kids here now.
He'd love it. He'd entertain them. He and Quentin would have a. If they could be against each other, it'd be great. Okay, Corbin popping. Brimstone at the top of the head. You know, you never know which Corbin you may have, too. He can be a mat technician, Matt Corbin, mat technician, or he can be a mat high flyer. He can fly on. He can be a brawler, a cheater. He can do it all. Got those educated feet. 4 count by Dudley. Dudley. See, it's
Jesse James Dudley.
it's filed there that, all the referees are filed together.
That's Jesse James
I just
Dudley.
pulled the wrong-
You used
yeah,
to call
Jesse
all the
Dudley.
referees Dudley.
There was a while all the referees were Dudleys. You're right. As
There
in
was-
Duds.
Even when David Lee Dudley came back. We'll just call everybody Jesse James Dudley.
Thank you. There you go. Helping me out. That's what I asked you to do.
Tom Green Dudley.
Tom Green wished he was a Dudley.
German Rodriguez Dudley.
I don't know. We want to go there. We got us a 2 count there for Corbin.
Of course, my favorite of all time is Jay West Dudley.
Well, it was good to see when Jay came back.
Hey, we had James
Before
Dudley
shows.
Dudley. James Dudley Dudley one time.
Yeah, we did. He was a double dud. I like that. Little back elbow.
Oh, nice
man.
kick there by Matt Corbin.
Give that a 10. Just smooth.
Of course, Corbin slow getting. He might have hurt himself when he made the kick.
Well,
Took a little bit out of him.
he's been hurt from the beginning of the match where he got Pearl Harbored by Brimstone. Not so much a Pearl Harbor, it was as in Corbin should have been not turn his back on him. You never turn your back on Brimstone. Jesse James seeing Corbin's all right. Corbin must be hurt. Not often do you see the referee get out like that. So
I think. Oh, Jesse James Dudley's over kicking him. J.J. Dudley.
No, he's not counting him. He's afraid he's hurt, I guess. Corbin said, give me a moment. I'll be in. Just give me a moment.
I think he hurt his neck.
Now I see the Brimstone's all right. Brimstone getting up now. Corbin hurt his neck, it looks like. I hope not. Atomic drop, reverse atomic drop. And here's a regular one. Oh.
Well,
Stick
now,
your tailbone up into your neck. That's why his neck's hurting. That will compress your spine all the way up. And it can even give temporary paralysis. There was a day, because it was such a stun to wrestlers, back in the 50s, I guess, maybe 60s, when the atomic drop, I guess in the 60s, would put a man out. They would win the match with atomic drop. Yeah, that's the 60s.
James, or not
Because
James Dudley,
they
Matt Corbin. You done got me saying Dudley. Corbin holding on to that neck.
They didn't realize the feeling would come back, so if they could hang on, they could make it. Three count by Jesse. 4. You know, except for short periods of time, Jesse James has been in the SWA, about 14 years. Remember, he had one of the neatest interests come out in his cowboy hat and vest and the music and the lights back in the VFW hall.
Yeah, he used to wrestle.
Got his shoulder separated. He couldn't do it anymore. Oh, this could be it. He's calling for the spear. I asked him, is it spear or gore? He said it's spear. Corbin would be better to stay on the mat. Oh, caught the bridge of his nose.
Oh, and that caught the bridge of his chin. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the match and your new SWA United States champion, Matt Corbin. We're right here in the SWA arena in Lafayette, Tennessee. I'm at ringside with my co-host, my cohort,
Rusty the ref.
My side partner, my sidekick.
The balance.
My tag team partner for 12 years.
Yes.
Boy, you'd think I can find a better tag team partner.
See many of them come and go. You know, it's typical wrestling tag team. An older guy with a younger guy.
Well,
athletic guy with a portly guy.
Jablonski.
He's helping him back in.
Did you know that Jablonski in the match last week, I don't think ever got in the ring with Loose Cannon? Every time Loose Cannon got in the ring, he ran.
Jablonski's not chicken.
I don't know about that. He's running an awful lot.
Anthony Wayne just wanted to wrestle
That's
Cannon.
why he's gotten in better shape. He keeps running from Cannon.
Okay.
And I hope he doesn't watch this video and hear me say that. But
well, you know, the good part is we get to see the impressive one, Anthony Wayne.
He just tagged Jablonski, I believe, didn't he?
That was impressive, too. Yes, he did. And he said, you go in. Don't think for a minute that Jablonski is really afraid here. He is not afraid of anything. He is the SWA World Champion. Look at him, walking around like a big bull.
Oh, and he tags Anthony Wayne back in.
Anthony Wayne come in.
Well, Jablonski's doing an awful good job of avoiding Loose Cannon lately.
Well, you're right. I have to admit it.
And Cannon throws Anthony Wayne, and then arm drag takes him down, and Anthony Wayne is saying, come on, ref, why are you letting him beat me up?
Yeah.
Ducks under the clothesline.
Oh, that's a move for Cannon that he doesn't usually do.
The big foot in there,
that a 10.
right beside the head of
low-key 10. Because he stepped out of his comfort zone. Okay, folks, in case you don't know, the two big men on the far side, the one on the outside is Cannon. The one on the inside, all dressed in black, is American Psycho. They don't presently have a tag team name. They're formerly.
And the dwarf they're tossing around is Anthony Wayne.
He is not a dwarf. He's not near that tall.
Big back body drop. And the guy that's keeps SWA heavyweight champion standing on the ring apron out here is Mike Jablonski.
That's the big boy.
I wasn't going to call him a chicken. I was going to call him something else.
The big man in the black singlet that just came in the ring.
I always told you he reminds me of Triple H.
He got in the ring with.
I was going to say the Triple H looking guy.
Yeah, looks just like Triple H. And he went in the ring with Cannon and pulled Cannon off Anthony Wayne. The referee told him to get out, and he said, I got a 5-second rule there. Know your rules, ref.
Did he say know your role and know your rules?
Neither one. Jablonski.
Boot to the midsection there by Psycho. Psycho with a forearm shiver to the side of the head of Anthony Wayne once again. And there's the tag.
You don't mind coming in against Psycho.
Now we're going to dance.
I like the way these men move. Collar and elbow tie up. Now you tell me Jablonski's afraid. He didn't run for Psycho. He got right in there.
No, he's running from Cannon.
Well, why wouldn't he run? Cannon's got a hammer in his tight.
Oh, nice move there to go to a pinfall attempt by Jablonski. And then Psycho taking the legs out from Jablonski, and Jablonski kicking out.
We're wrestling now, folks. That was a good wrestling right there. I give that exchange of 10.
Well, those guys did some stuff last week. It was some great wrestling.
Oh, yeah. They got in there and got with it and did it. It wasn't just punching and kicking either. They actually wrestled. I like that. Of course, I like the punching and kicking. Don't get me wrong. As long as both men are doing it. Psycho put the big man down with a shoulder block. Jablonski's going to lay there. He was just resting, though. Don't worry. I know you were worried about
go to a test of strength.
Come on, Jablonski. You're smarter than this.
I don't think so.
There you go.
I don't think Psycho's smarter than that.
Psycho evidently, and he got messed up in his own trick.
Psycho blocking and coming back with big rights to the side of the head of Jablonski. Irish whip off the ropes, big back elbow. There's the tag. And on the run.
He's trying to tag Anthony
I think he did. I think he tagged him before he got outside the ring.
Wonder why he does. You're right. He doesn't appear to want to be
in the ring. He tagged him before he came through the ropes. He's running from Cannon.
He keeps taking an early lad here on Cannon. Why?
He's afraid of Cannon.
Well, he's got a pinfall.
There's no reason to be, I don't think. Is there?
Well, no more than if you're not afraid to lose of American Psycho, I wouldn't think you'd be afraid of anybody. Wow, look what Anthony's done.
Yeah, he straddled that rope almost so Cannon could do that. Why would you do that to yourself?
He was trying to guillotine Cannon over that top rope.
Just to help Cannon out a little bit, huh?
But this isn't right. This ought to be an automatic DQ.
He's having a good time. He's getting the ride of his life.
There's no way that is not going to hurt. I'm sorry. Anthony Wayne on the business end of a standing side headlock by Cannon.
What's the referee? Referee's going to step in there and get a headlock.
Man. Anthony Wayne just reached up with a short jab. It might have been a forearm, but it doesn't
he poked him in the eye.
Is that what it was? I thought it was a short jab. But anyway, there's your headbutt.
You know that head is hard, especially after he took that chair shot up in Murfreesboro that one night.
Oh, yeah.
I think half the chair's still stuck in his head.
He bled like that proverbial stuck pig. He still got a big gash there that you can, not gash, but scar from that. That was done by Damian Payne.
Ooh, back to the vertical base. Big elbow.
That is a side people forget about Anthony Wayne. Is he has been in some hardcore matches to the limit.
Not the biggest dog in the fight, but he's a tough little dog.
Oh, yeah. Pound for pound, you're not going to find anybody tougher. And
Almost reminds you of Crash Holly a little bit.
Yeah, he's put on quite a bit of muscle weight, too, the past few years. You can see it in his upper body development particularly. And, not to tell his personal life, but he's overcome some childhood physical things to be a wrestler that he shouldn't even be wrestling, but he is. And that's one thing that did it. He built his body up to get over things, and it turned him into a professional. Oh, nice little sneaky move there by Jablonski.
I think Jablonski was just trying to tag him.
He did tag him.
Tagged him right up beside the head. Oh, there's a cheap shot on Cannon.
What's Cannon doing in there? He's not been tagged. That was Jablonski that hit him. Working, double teaming. Whew. There's that in-ring tag. Cannon always complaining about stuff, isn't he?
I didn't see. I was yawning. You know how when you yawn,
Oh,
you
look
close
at
your
that! Look at that! What a move by the 1,001 holds of Anthony Wayne. Psycho picked him up.
He kicked him in the head.
Kicked him in the head. Picked him up for that to get him out of that arm lock. He's going to slam him. I like that. Kicked him twice. Sort of with a knee.
And now we got the.
That was a 10, Anthony Wayne. I was impressed with that.
We've got the P-High Chew High of wrestling.
Big Phil Hickerson.
That's what it says on his shirt.
Yeah.
I think.
Wonder if Big Phil gave him that singlet. Now, Lance Russell called him Fat Phil Hickerson, but I didn't think that. It's what Lawler said. Anytime he was in the ring with Phil Hickerson, he gave 100% and gave everything he had for the fans. But this is not Lawler. This is not Phil Hickerson. This is our own P.Y. Chewy. How do you say that? P.Y. Chewy. Anyway, it's Mike Jablonski, the world champion.
I say P-High Chew High.
That'll be close enough.
Sometimes I pee high. Most the whole tournament.
Mostly, look at Anthony Wayne's foot on the top turnbuckle. Now, that is a feat for him. That isn't a big deal.
That is a foot. That was a foot of him.
That was not a big deal for a guy the size of Psycho to put his foot up there, but it is for Anthony Wayne. Is over his head. And any stature remarks I make about you, Anthony Wayne, they are not meant offensively.
Might have.
Yours are, but
I tried to offend him.
He is an impressive wrestler.
He is very impressive.
So
we've seen him jacked up on Mountain Dew. We've seen him
have mad cow disease. I still think he's got that. It's the look on his face. Bridge. And we got a pin. Anthony, look at Anthony.
Gonna frog his arm.
Just mean. He just, wow.
They're gonna jerk that arm out of socket.
He had him by the fingers pulling him. Oh, look, see, Anthony knows what he's doing the whole time. The ring professor of professional wrestling. Easy for you to say. The dean of the square circle. A man of 1,000 holds and 101 pairs of tights. He was getting Psycho's foot off the rope. He's helping the referee out. Psycho must not have known how close he was to the rope. I think he didn't know his foot was on it. Jablonski's throwing things at the cameraman.
They have to go for a body slam here.
Psycho's in hurting. He needs a tag in a worse way. And Jablonski got one. In comes the little big man. Oh. Anthony just knows how to put pain on a man.
It's been a long, hard day.
For Anthony? No, for Psycho. Well, I've had a good day, Tim Miner. The car that I had that's messed up got fixed. And my hot water heater got fixed all in the same day. And my sons did it. Psycho could barely do that because of the pain in that arm. He needs to rest, and he needs to get out of there, get Big Cannon in, and he needs to rub that arm down, flex it out, get some blood flowing, get it unfrogged. Watch Anthony. He just knows how to inflict pain.
Continuing to work on that arm.
We need to send him to Abu Ghraib to work on those terrorists. Now we're going to stretch it out. Iron Mike Rage, Mike Jablonski, formerly Iron Mike Rage. Then he went to his real name, Jablonski. Got that wrist lock going on. Now Jablonski still putting the beat down on Psycho. Cannon waiting to come in. Cannon's wore himself out, reaching his arm out for a tag. He's grown hoarse, saying, "Come on, ref. Come on, ref." And come on, Psycho. Jablonski taunting Psycho, saying, "Hit me. You need to kick him." Psycho kick him. Nope, guess not. Oh! Oh, Psycho has officially been fired up. If he's never been fired up before, he has now.
I heard that all the way in Gallatin.
Whoa, you went to Gallatin to get that soft drink? Oh, Psycho go pay him back. Wrist burnout, baby. Woo! Yeah, I can feel the burn.
Big shoulder block there by Jablonski.
For that shoulder block. Psycho
You know, Jablonski would have made a good football player. I don't know if he ever played football or not, but he would have.
I believe he did.
I mean, can you imagine? Because he moves pretty agile now. I don't know how he did before. But as big as he is, you see that guy coming running at you like a linebacker.
Well, he used to weigh probably, 50, 60 more pounds. And, of course, now Psycho has lost 60 pounds as of tonight, the official weigh-in. He's really trimming down, getting in shape. Anyway. Well, if both men down, it would be in Psycho's advantage if he gets up first. Both men getting up. Duck under. Back elbow by Psycho. Closes on by Psycho. Get Cannon in. Bionic elbows. Get tag Cannon. Nope. Missed it. Now Cannon's going to come in. Sleeper. Sleeper hold by Cannon on Anthony Wayne. Jablonski's got the belt.
Ring the bell. The result of the matchup is going to be a disqualification. Jablonski coming out here and getting his heavyweight title and using it on Loose Cannon and yelling at him that he hates him.
You got to love that. Psycho is psycho tonight.